Hey guys, we just wanted to say hello, check in. We wanted to thank everybody for sharing our story, for all of the donations. It means a lot to us to have that kind of support. We wanted to take a minute to go into a little more detail about what our immediate needs are, what our plans for the future are, and kind of why we're asking for help. We probably should have asked for help sooner. We kept thinking that we were near the finish line and things were almost done, and that's not been the case. It keeps getting drug out. We have exhausted every option at this point. We have pulled all of the equity out of our home. We have opened and maxed out every line of credit we can get. Um, we're really to the point where it was accept that our kids are going to go back to a dangerous and unsafe situation in some capacity or swallow our pride and ask for help. And so um, here we are. This hasn't been easy, but we just ask that you would continue to share our story, donate if you can, help us get the word out there so that we can also help others who may go through this. We are looking for ways to share a little more of our story. We're just trying to figure out how to do it while being respectful to our kids and what they've been through in the process. So I will go ahead and let Zach tell you about the immediate needs for the next probably 30 days or so.
Yeah. Like Sarah said, and I want to reiterate, thank you again to all of you that have shared, donate, just spread our word and our story. I it's great. I'm greatly appreciative of it. For the immediate needs that, like Sarah says, the next 30 days, we need to pay our previous attorney $650 to finalize his contract with him. Unfortunately, he is retiring, so we can't keep going with him. We did reach out and we found a new attorney, and she, from my interaction with her over the phone, she 100% is the one that will drive this home for us. And be the voice for my kids and for us to say what the kids want and what they need. Her retainer is $5,000, and I know to most of you that's kind of steep too, but I mean that just shows that we're wanting the best for our children to fight this battle and win this battle for the kids, to make sure that they're safe and they have that safety, and they understand that there's nothing else that's going to harm them or do them wrong. The recommendation of the court was to get a guardian ad litem. Unfortunately for us, for Claremont County, there is a fee for that. It's a $1,500 retainer, which we have to pay that before we get anyone scheduled to come out, which that's not even including travel from Ohio to here or us to there. It depends on what they recommend and what they ask for. I know our goal is the 20,000, but definitely the 7250 is our immediate goal that we need within the next 30 days to make sure our kids are safe, they're taken care of, and we can put our best foot forward for this battle. And hopefully it's resolved quickly. But as our history is pushed, I mean, it just keep on being drug out and continued, and it doesn't help the kids to give them like that uncertainty. They want to know, like, hey, where are they going to be? What's going to happen? Which all the kids have voiced that they love being with us. They want to stay here. That they feel safe here, which breaks me. It tears me up inside, because it's like I'm so happy that they're safe and they can voice those words to us. But again, what was going on? But I mean, if you guys can definitely share our story, donate if you can, and just help us through this time of getting our word out there, and help possibly, like Sarah's saying, we take the time to tell you about our story without crossing any lines, and just helping another family or another dad, mom, so on and so forth that's in this situation that doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, we've been blindsided a lot at, it feels like, every turn. It would have been an invaluable resource to have been able to have somebody to talk to, or at least to have an idea of what this process is like. I think we're both still pretty shocked that we even need to fight for the kids' safety at this point with everything that's come out. It's just mind blowing.
It's heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking. It's mind blowing. Our biggest goal is just to keep our kids safe. We also wanted to address the fact that, again, we don't know how long this is going to take. We don't know how much it's going to cost. We do want to address that if, once everything is said and done, if there are funds left over, our plan would be to use that for the kids towards their long-term therapy. They're all in therapy, and educational resources. They're all incredibly behind academically. They all read at about a first grade level, and they're in 5th, 4th, and 2nd grades. They are working incredibly hard to catch up. They are thriving. But we want you to know that if there is any money left over at the end of this, it is going to go to the kids and their well-being.
Yeah. Well, again, if you can, post this, share this, tag people you may not have talked to in a while, just to get our word out there and help people. Maybe you might know someone who's facing this, and we can talk and reach out. But if you can, donate and share this story. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.